This is Dr. Jack Barnathan, and I'm here with such a good friend, colleague, resource, someone that I love referring to and sharing with people. Many of you have already met him at my workshops and the events that we've had. Danny Beasley. Danny, it's so good to see you today, pal.
Yes, sir. How you, Dr. Jack?
Outstanding,
Good,
outstanding.
good. Yes, sir.
Danny,
Mhm.
you've been sharing some really intriguing concepts that I've just been diving into,
Right.
and you refer to it as the O3G citizen. And
hmm
share a little bit about who's that citizen, what is O3G, and the background a little bit of where this is coming and going.
Sure. Absolutely. O3G, first of all, stands for it's actually O to the third power G.
Right.
And what that means is the one, the only, and the original government in which I consider myself a citizen of. So long story short, Dr. Jack, I believe that the Bible is not really about a religion, it's about a government.
Yeah.
So it is a spiritual reference to understanding more about what the Bible is about. And I believe and heaven is a little country, according to the Bible, but it's an invisible place.
Yeah.
But everything on this planet is ruled by that place. So when you think about every law that is governing the world, the universe, everything is exact. Everything is in a particular way. And if you understand what those laws are that govern not only the natural but the unseen
Yeah.
realms, then your life can live in a particular way. So O3G citizen is just a reference to that I am not a religious person, but I am a person who is a part of or from that particular country, and I represent that place. And I'm a citizen of that government, so I try to teach the laws that govern us from that place called heaven.
See, you know what, Danny, what I found, you've made it more accessible, I think, even by referring to it as you feel rightly it should be as a
Mhm.
government, as
Yeah.
something that, because too often it is too ephemeral, too, is it this, is it that, and so on. And this is something I love.
Yeah.
And your first book, The Masterpiece Lies Within, which is everyone should get on Amazon, just get a copy, contact us. Uh, you lay down principles and you make them so clear for
Mhm.
people to be able to see. And this is really going to lift. I see so many different groups and individuals that are going to be lifted by this.
Yeah. Yeah, I believe, Dr. Jack, a lot of times we're divided for bad ideologies, really. And
Yeah,
when I say, when I say bad, ideologies that don't really realign to laws that actually govern us in a sense,
right.
So it everything that I do or try to do, whether it be in fitness, whether it be in a personal life. You just can't look at one element, one thing.
Right.
You know me. We've known each other for years. How we've dealt with the body, with people, and we teach them the laws concerning the body. But one thing that really intrigued me about you when I first met you was that you tapped into places that most people don't, and that's the laws that govern the unseen. But you didn't put it out there like we're learning about those things. But when you talked about compassion for your clients, when you talked about how you have to address things beyond the muscle with your clients, how you don't want to say things like "you're killing it," because of how they're receiving these things. When you would speak and teach that way, you were actually tapping into those unseen laws that most people don't pay attention to. So, especially in the fitness world, and that's what my first book was about, is that most people only deal with the body, but we are more than just your body. We are tripart beings, and you have to address each part. And so, with that being said, that philosophy or that understanding is what I take in every aspect of my life, in my marriage, in every in you know, as far as dealing with my family, as far as my workplace, as far as on the corporate scene.
Yeah.
All of these things matter. I'm talking to a multi-millionaire right now who's dealing with issues. He's got this big house and no one in it but himself. Big multi-million-dollar house, but his problem is not the financial edge.
Yeah.
He's dealing with something that's more internal. And if we all grow to understand the laws that govern those places, we'll be in a much better place.
It's so powerful, and there is such a need, Danny. And
Yeah.
this is gonna be an ongoing series with my sharing with Danny. We're gonna talk about different topics. This is Danny's first book, which is a masterpiece in my opinion.
Mhm.
When you read it, you'll see that part of it was inspired by a story that I shared at a class, which I got to tell you that when Danny first sent it to me,
Mhm.
that's for any teacher, that's one of the greatest moments that you can have. And you've given me a lot of those, Danny, and we're going to share
Mhm.
a lot of those with others. And Danny's next book is going to be going further now into the topics that we're hitting here and we started to discuss today,
Yeah.
which Danny, the title, just share the title with everyone of the new book that's
Sure. It's the 21 Essential Laws of Mentorship.
yeah.
So we're going to be talking about that. Mentorship. It's an awesome subject that most people take for granted.
We're gonna. I think that's gonna be our next discussion because it's
Yeah.
such a great word, and you can just dive into that. Danny Beasley, everyone, get on Instagram, get on social media, get into the conversation
Mhm.
with Danny. And Danny, what a pleasure today. Thank you, pal.
You got it, Dr. Jack. Good seeing you, sir.
So good.